What's up guys, it's Jagus and welcome back to another Soulstorm World Championship 2024 video. Now just for a quick recap, we saw Dicko face off against Nameless in round 1 here, and Dicko beat him 2-0. So Dicko will move on to round 2 of the winner's bracket, whereas Nameless will drop down to the loser's bracket round 1. But in today's video we will be checking out the game between Mahalish versus Deathgun. Very, very exciting indeed. Now Mahalish did ban Eldar and Deathgun banned Necrons, and so since neither player is playing the opponent's banned race, these guys are good to go ahead with their races. So I know my good friend Duzzy likes to give a bit of a pep talk before each game, but here on the Jagus channel we just like to get straight into things, and that's what I'll be doing. Let's just get straight into this game here. I'm pretty excited for this. Alright guys, before we begin here, I just wanted to say this is actually the second game. So I did try to go through the first game, but halfway through the replay we get a sync error crash, and that's really unfortunate. I don't know how to fix it. Obviously the file is corrupted or something, so I just felt like there was no need to show that game if you know a crash is going to happen. So, but I do believe Deathgun was supposedly the winner of that game. So we're actually just going to go straight into the second game here. Once again, apologies for the inconvenience, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so another game played on DAO Online. So the names are a bit different, but here on the bottom side we have Nicholas Gunn, also known as Mahalish, playing as Orks, and his opponent Deathgun playing as Tau. On the top side, the map these guys are playing on is Tranquility's End Remastered. Deathgun will drop the Tau barracks first, makes 3 stealth suits, and possibly will drop the generator. We'll see if he's going standard there. And Mahalish drops the boys hut, 1 generator, makes a shooter boys, and obviously has the 2 slugger boys for scouting. Pretty standard opener from him. So back up to Tau's side here. No, he didn't drop the generator. Okay, and this is why, because he is going for the Crute build and also making the Vespids. Pretty standard opener you see up against Orks, I guess. Yeah, you don't want to be making the Fire Warriors. They're a little bit ineffective against Orks in this matchup. The Crute will definitely be able to do more. You'll be able to do more with them. For example, they won't have to be constantly retreating like the Fire Warriors will, and they'll be able to do more damage and all that. Now here come the Vespids. Hopefully these guys can get some early, or prevent some listening posts from going up. Deathgun already capturing one of Mahalish's points, stalling for time here, very nice. Crute are also going to come into this left listening post side on Mahalish's side. Mahalish goes to decap that point, but the Vespids will go in and start harassing those slugger boys. Shooter boys out from Mahalish. Let's just switch the view down to Mahalish's side. It's going to be tricky saying his name quite a few times. Here we go. Vespids jump in, and nice decap from Deathgun. Just in time. Prevents Mahalish from getting the listening post up as well. Crute are harassing these slugger boys, but the shooter boys are going to come in and offer some support. Nice quick listening post gets dropped on this point by Mahalish here. Prevents another decap. These stealth suit are really being annoying, just floating around. Deathgun is really trying to seize the opportunity to try and get as many decaps as he can, but Mahalish doesn't allow him. As you can see, Deathgun keeps attacking the listening post, and he will succeed this time in getting the decap here. Also reinforces up the stealth suits so that they don't get insta-killed on the one model. So much going on actually. I'm trying to, you know, comment on everything, but It's very fast-paced gameplay by these two right now. Looks like, Deathgun is gonna, I guess, he's not gonna decap it this time. He's just gonna harass the Slugger Boys a bit. Really utilizing that jump on the Vespids. And right now, Deathgun is just, oh, nice. Okay, he does get the decap here. The Slugger Boys won't be able to kill the Stealth Suit, but the Big Mech and the Shooter Boys will. Nice. Good job. Good job by Mahalish. Manages to take out the Stealth Suit. Maybe Deathgun ran out of jumps there, and he didn't reinforce the Stealth Suit squad as well, but that can be pretty expensive. Tower Commander now on the way from Deathgun. And this point still out of Mahalish's control. He will have to try his best to get it back. He has two War Banners coming out. And his economy, plus 86 to plus 10. Actually not too bad compared to Deathgun's here, plus 85 to plus 10. Vespids using the destabilize on the listening post will break it down. I'm not actually sure if the building is. Yeah, I think it is up. Yeah, it is up. Will they succeed in destroying it though? Gretchens are repairing it. No, they don't manage to destroy it. So a bit of a waste there. I think 2 models went down, but good effort. Okay, Tower Commander joining the battle now. And this squad of Shooter Boys just the only defense for Mahalish at the moment. He does make a second squad, so that's good. Tower Commander needs to pull back here. He will lose this fight. And now the Fire Warriors come out. Once you've got the recruits out, it's okay to make the Fire Warriors later on. And at this point it just doesn't really look like Mahalish is going to get Storm Boys anytime soon. So it's definitely safe for Deathgun to make the Fire Warriors, which was a good call, I think. They will provide some much needed fire support here. Of course the Slugger Boys will go in and try to tie up the Fire Warriors straight away. So the Tower Commander will drop the Snare Trap to hopefully slow them down. Vespids and Kroot working together here. We're tying up the Shooter Boys, but Mahalish somehow managed to regain control. Too little models in the squad right now. They can't really engage. Deathgun will be forced to reinforce them up. He will actually keep them on Overwatch even. Second, is that his second Fire Warrior squad? I'd really regret it if I missed a wipe. Say the first Fire Warrior squad got wiped. I think that's the second squad, I'm not too sure. Deathgun once again takes out this point, gets the decap. Meanwhile, Mahalish will trade points as well. Very nice. Always trade points like this, point for a point. Second Fire Warrior squad comes out now from Deathgun. The Shooter Boys will attempt a push on that left side. They don't have... Oh, okay, no, we've got the pile of guns. Okay, great. They are getting the heavy armor boy research. They will need it, for sure. And maybe... Yeah, here come the Storm Boys now. Okay. Not looking good for Deathgun. Once the Storm Boys get out, it's going to be trouble for the Fire Warriors. 2 Storm Boys are actually out in the field. 1 for each Fire Warrior squad, obviously. These Fire Warriors are actually staying next to the listening post here for some extra defense. Big Mech teleports in. Chases away the Vespids here. These Fire Warriors will edge a little bit forward. Here come the Storm Boys jumping in close, forcing the Fire Warriors to retreat. Both Storm Boys now will chase the Fire Warriors away. Meanwhile, the Kroot will also try to tie up these Shooter Boys here. I'm not sure if they will win though. The Big Mech can fight in melee and he's pretty strong. Nice Sonic Pulse by the Vespids. Breaks the morale of the Shooter Boys. Yeah, these Fire Warriors need to be microed, but the fight is pretty intense right now. Storm Boys can be set to aggression stance. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for it, but it's that red one. You can target any squad and the Storm Boys will chase them forever. You won't have to micro them all the time. Yeah, Kroot gonna get absolutely murdered here. Maybe the Vespids as well. No, the Vespids jump out in time, but yeah, one Kroot squad gets completely wiped. Just overextended a bit too much, that's all. Pretty scary looking Ork army here. The Big Mech has the force field. Mahalish is gonna charge straight in. No need to hold back. He has all the cards right now. Deathgun is actually tier 2 and he starts making a broadside. I've never seen this strategy before. I don't know why he's making a broadside. I'm not sure how it's going to help. I can probably snapshot a few Ork boys, but once the Fire Warriors are down, then Orks will be able to focus it. Oh, that's right. I forget about the what do you call it? Entrenched. The non-entrenched weapons. The missiles do cause some disruption. I wonder if that was the point. But it looks like Deathgun knew it was over, so he throws the game over to Mahalish. Wow, what an intense fight. I really liked that game. But yeah, nice aggression from Mahalish towards the end there. Very lovely to see. Okay, taking a look at the stats, no doubt, yes, Mahalish, well, it was fairly close. Mahalish did kill more units, resources, and technology. Well, so as it stands now, the score is 1-1. Let's move on to the last game and see who will seize victory. Alright guys, here we are with the third and final game. Really sucks about that first one, but here we go. This is the tiebreaker. Deathgun is on the right side on this map, and obviously Mahalish on the left. Then these guys are playing on outer reaches now, which, to be honest, let's just say, well, I think this map is better for Orks. I'm not sure why. I think Deathgun would have had the choice because he did lose the last game. I'm not sure why he would have chosen this map. I guess it can be good for the jumping units, for the Vespids. Yeah, Deathgun goes for the Kroot and didn't make the generator again, so surely he's going for the Vespids too. Yeah, there he goes. Makes the Vespids. Meanwhile, Mahalish, he's making a Big Mech right now. It looks like he didn't make any third squad. Not even a Slugger Boy squad. No Shooter Boy. Just going straight for the Big Mech. Maybe he wants the detection as soon as possible. Because stealth suits can be really annoying here. Jumping all over the place and decapping everything. But he will need some Shooter Boys later on. Kroot are gonna go in now and start harassing the Orks here. Have to be careful of the Big Mech though. He can probably one-shot Probably one shot, two shot a recruit model. So I probably wouldn't advise fighting in melee here. Even with his ranged attack, he can snipe some recruit models. Vispids are also going to jump up the top, prevent the... Oh, well. The Slugger Boys are going to go for the decap, no doubt. There goes the Big Mac detecting the stealth suit here. Meanwhile, Slugger Boys decap Deathgun's point. And the Vispids are going to continue to break the morale of these Slugger Boys and just try to get their health down as much as possible. Also, I apologize if you keep hearing that mic. It sounds like my mic is being bumped. I'm not sure what's causing it. I'm trying not to hit the desk, I guess, as much as possible, but don't really think that's the problem. Either way, Deathgun managed to capture the middle point. The Slugger Boys are just, I don't know. They need to be microed. They shouldn't be fighting there. Shooter Boys are out from Mahalish. Now the crew are in a bit of trouble.
What do you want?
Okay. Deathgun just taking Orks' side. Those stealth suits are really useful. But it's just things like this where some crew just get murdered. Needlessly, I think. They should be retreating. I don't know why they were fighting with the Shooter Boys, shooting them for so long already. Oh man, what's happening to me? But you did see how the Vispids tried to tie up the Shooter Boys, but it's just not working. Oh, looks like another recruit squad gets wiped. The first recruit squad. Damn. I think Deathgun's control of the recruit in the last game was much better. This game... Oh, I hope it's not one of those situations where the game is corrupted. I noticed some of DUZZY's games had that problem. So I really hope I don't have the same problems. If I do, please let me know. If you catch any sussy moments that shouldn't be happening in the game, just... yeah, let me know. And I don't even know how to fix it, but if someone has a fix too, that would be great. Pilot guns now coming up for Mahalish. You're going to get some much needed Ork upgrades, make them stronger. That's always the first one to go for. Always make sure your Orks have the health upgrade. Plus 74 to plus 10 for Mahalish, compared to plus 97 to plus 10 for Deathgun. Deathgun in the lead with Requisition at the moment. But in terms of an army, makes a Fire Warrior squad now. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, see the Storm Boys are already out from Mahalish. The Fire Warriors could get into a bit of trouble. I don't know if this is accurate, but I feel like Deathgun does need another recruit squad. I know he lost one, but he should probably make another. Because these Fire Warriors are going to have a hard time.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Big Mac teleports over to this side. He's going to try to take out the stealth suits. Very nice. He does exactly that. Very nice teleport. Seems like such a minuscule move, but when you remove stealth suits from the game, you're removing, you know, those annoying decaps. You're removing an infiltrated unit that can jump. So that's actually a big win if you can kill the stealth suits. They are a pretty key unit to Tao's strategies. Vispids, I think, took out a listening post up the top here. And retreat in time. That's good. No doubt, Mihalish has already got his armor upgrade for the Storm Boys. Just for the boys in general. Storm Boys are going to fight these Vespids, but they will get shot at by the Fire Warriors. Yeah, they will have to retreat. Yeah, nice. Deathgun pulls away the Tower Commander in time. Ork, Big Mech, and Storm Boys are now gonna stay together, push together. Oh, is that a third Storm Boy squad? My god. Deathgun needs to lay more traps around. Obviously the Big Mech will be able to detect them, but it just helps against things like the Storm Boys can't detect, for example. So, nice teleported by Mihalish. This Fire Warrior squad's gone. Very nice reaction from Mahalish, and I'm surprised Deathgun wasn't expecting it. Fire Warrior's in a strange position right now. Yeah, far too many Storm Boys out on the field. Does the... yeah, Tower Commander does have the flamethrower here, but the Storm Boys are just being relentless. Chasing these Fire Warriors. But they won't win this fight here. Nice, they jump away. Mahalish sees the Path to Alignment being built on Deathgun's side and kills the builders building it, which means Deathgun won't be able to reach tier 2 if he can't get that building up. One of the biggest downsides to those races that need this building to get to tier 2. It's not a research, so he might not even reach tier 2 at all if Mahalish can keep it up, keep up the pressure. I wish we saw more of this, more snare traps around to slow down the Orks. The Storm Boys definitely helps a lot. But the Fire Warriors do look like they're getting massacred one by one. Another squad is probably going to go down because of this jump. Mahalish is going to focus the Vespids first. One's model manages to jump away. But these Fire Warriors completely out of the open. Now they have to run all the way back over here. Mahalish will be able to intercept them. Deathgun makes more Fire Warriors, but I don't think it's the answer, to be honest. Deathgun calls GG and hands the game over to Mahalish. Wow. Very, very nice game. Yeah, you really just got to stop Orks before they can... well, not stop them. I'm not sure if there's any way of stopping it. But once they get the Storm Boys out, it's a hard, tough battle for Tau to win. But either way, well played by both players here. Still, it was a great game to watch. Looking at the scores now. Mahalish, 47 units killed. And Deathgun, 42. So once again, pretty close. Pretty close. Deathgun actually had the better economy, believe it or not. Well, there you go, guys. That was the matchup between Mahalish and Deathgun. Now looking back at the bracket here. Yep, Mahalish 2-1. He will move on to round 2 of the winners bracket. Deathgun will drop down to the losers bracket round 1, and he'll actually go up against Nameless, our player from the last game who lost to Deco. So there's that to look forward to as well. But for the next game, we will have Aaron Beast versus the Blast Furnace. I'm super excited to watch that game. That is bound to be a good one indeed. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the games, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.